Good afternoon. This is the motor vessel Keone. It's a Bayliner 4788. The boat's a recent purchase for our family. Eventually I'd like to put out a series of videos documenting, detailing my family's experience enjoying South Central Alaska, Prince William Sound. With that series of videos, I think they're going to be a little bit more professionally done and not put together at haste, but the spring's kind of getting away from us and we've got some maintenance issues. So first thing we're going to do today is start working on the Webasto hydronic heater. Make our way back to the back of the boat. So as I said, the boat it's documented. The COD is for the Keone. The previous boat's name was Shockwave, and we're in the process right now of getting the decals done to rename the boat. So as I said, and as the title in the video states, this is a Webasto DBW2010 hydronic heater. The heater serves as the, if you know what this, if you're looking for this video, specifically, what these heaters are all about. During the vessel survey in the first month or two I owned the boat, the heater worked great, but it's currently going into a fault. It's currently going into a fault cycle where the burner will ignite and run for about 30 seconds, and it's not an even burn. It's smoky, kind of pulses, and then it'll shut down. You can hear the burner will kick off, and then it goes into a cool down cycle. Stays off for 3 or 4 minutes, and then will tempt, but after 30 seconds again, it fails. Because that it's not heating the boat, so we're going to change out some parts. So if you've got one of these heaters in your boat, you've probably been on the forums and seen everybody's recommendation just to contact Sure Marine directly. It took me a little bit of research until I convinced myself that was the correct route. I was trying to not just start replacing parts until I knew what was wrong with it, but because of the type of fault that it was going into, it was a list of quite a few parts that it could have been, and I had no real way to diagnose it myself. So I contacted them. Obviously, based on the research I had done, they recommended that I replace the nozzles. I couldn't figure out specifically which nozzle, just from reading online and looking at the manual, which size nozzle I was supposed to order for that unit, but they hooked me up. It's a 0.35 60 degree, and with the nozzle there is a flow, like the amount of fuel that it uses in an hour. Also, the two other sensors that I received, one of which is a thermostat and the other is an overheat. I think in total I spent, these were like 25 bucks a piece, I believe, and don't hold me to that, but that's kind of close. And then the two sensors. So in total I got 2 nozzles and the 2 sensors. I spent about 120 bucks. So I'm going to open up the unit and then and show you what that looks like. This is the first time that I've done it, so I'm kind of working through it, and I'm going to see if it works or not. I'm not sure yet. So not to dumb this down too much, but this is the smart side and this is the burner side. So when you separate the two halves, you open it up, the nozzle is just in here. It's got 2 bolts. They're 10 millimeter to release the bolts and then pull the pins and then open it up. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's open. All right, well, it is it's open. So this is the sensor. When you read about it online, they say that the annual maintenance to keep this thing functioning is these tips have to be cleaned, and this little window here has to be cleaned. This is the flame detector. So it has to be able to see the flame, and it looks good. The electrodes look fine. They're not all super cruddy, and I've used a 5/8 inch deep socket and pulled that off. So it's replaced, and if you see side by side what they look like, here's the old one. It looks pretty grummy, and then the new one's all clear and obviously porous. So just based on that, the condition of that, I would say that is probably definitely resulting in an incomplete burn or insufficient fuel. So it's open. That's what it looks like. It was real easy to pull the pins and just separate it. So I'm going to put that back together and bolt it down on top. Here's the two sensors. So, you know, they look like they're just standard like engine type sensors. And they're grounded on the top of the unit. All right, so I got the two sensors replaced, just twisted off, and then replaced the wires. See what happens. A little bit of smoke. I think we're over 30 seconds now. See the unit starting to heat up and steam. Sweet, we're gonna let it run for a couple minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, that worked. I ran the heater for about, I don't know, 2 hours or so, and it burned clean the entire time. I've got the garbage, got all my little scraps and bits, and that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching.